You know, I had no idea what to expect of the Philippines.
Some things are meant to be.
But you bet I never thought I would be singing karaoke in a jeepney in traffic like I had never seen before.
On your right side, the Palacio del Gobernador.
Where to start? Well, maybe the best place is in the back of a jeepney. A jeepney is an old American Army vehicle used as buses, and let me tell you, they are everywhere. Kind of like the people. 92 million Filipinos live in an area about the size of Newfoundland and Labrador.
The Filipinos are probably, if I may say so myself, the friendliest, if not one of the friendliest peoples in the world.
I have to agree. They always seem to have a smile on their face.
Yes, ma'am.
Like Sean, our tour guide at the Oceanarium in Manila. He thought we might like a pedicure, so he took us here. You read the sign right. A fish spa, where your esthetician has gills. It is not for the squeamish or the ticklish.
Mosquito bites. Lots of them.
These are called doctor fish, and well, they eat the dead skin off your feet. I must be very attached to my rough heels because this just wasn't for me. I had to get out because it was totally freaking me out. Apparently, you're supposed to spend about 20 minutes in there to get all of your feet and all the dry skin cleared off. Not gonna happen. It's just, the bigger ones, they bite harder and... Well, if you haven't lost your lunch yet, let me tell you about the food. The mangoes are touted as the sweetest in the world, and it's true. The shake's amazing. So is the halo halo, a dessert with coconut, ice, kidney beans, and sweet potato. Sounds odd, but tasty. Okay, this is a specialty of the area. It's called buko pie. Warm. Coconut. That's good. The place with the buko pie also is home to a killer. There are a lot of volcanoes here in the Philippines. This one behind me is called Talal. It is an active volcano. In fact, it's described as one of the world's deadliest. But the last time it erupted was the 60s. I think we're okay. There is natural beauty everywhere, to beautiful beaches, to spectacular sunsets. There's also rich history. The Philippines was under the thumb of Spain for hundreds of years, which could explain why the national hero is Jose Rizal. His life plays out in this odd museum in Manila. His political writings and eventual execution by the Spaniards led to the Philippine Revolution. They have a piece of Rizal's bone in a museum and mark his last footsteps for visitors. Philippines was also a colony of the United States. Its legacy is evident everywhere.
We are probably, what was it, the second largest English-speaking country in the world.
Most knowing more than one language, the Filipinos are definitely well educated. The literacy rate is high here, more than 90%. But still, more than 30 million people live on less than $2 a day. You don't have to look hard to see the poverty. Corrugated roofs, squatters, squalor. This is Payatas, near the infamous Smoky Mountain, a dump, which is also a community. You can see pictures of it on YouTube. We couldn't get down to the dump site where hundreds pick through the trash every day. But Joseph came to us, a little boy who goes to school half the day, but spends the rest of it scavenging.
Some metals, please.
This bag of metal might bring him less than $1. We give him 2. He bolts for home.
It's ironically called the Promised Land. That's what Payatas means. But there are no promises to be filled there in terms of meaning and future for the people. The conditions there are really unlivable for an animal, never mind a human being.
We are shown around by the nuns who work in Payatas, trying to make life better for people who live here. Women are given work, making eco-friendly detergent. Others are given loans to start businesses. The payback rate is almost 100%. This preschool for kids, funded in part by Edmonton's Catholic Social Services.
We don't have every person being a success stories, but I know of some success stories where kids, don't get hepatitis because they have clean water to drink. where kids finished their high school because we gave them extra financial assistance to pay for transportation and book supplies.
The Philippines is a place of extremes. There are the filthy rich, there are the dirt poor. And maybe that sheds more light on why people in the middle want to leave. We talked to a young man in this long lineup about his dream to come to Canada. That's tomorrow.